So long as heaven and earth continue, the holy principles of God's law will continue, a source of blessing, sending forth streams to refresh the earth. We read in Isaiah 42 and verse 21 that He will magnify the law and make it honorable. Friends, Christ constantly seeks to bring to our lives a paradigm shift. He declares how His thoughts are higher than ours, how His ways are higher than our ways. For while man weighs the outward appearance, the Lord weighs the heart. With each commandment, friends, His focus is not just the outward action, but the hidden intent of the heart. And so we read the following words, abundant in heavenly instruction: Thou shalt not steal. The commandment declares that every attempt to advantage oneself by the ignorance, weakness, or misfortune of another is registered as fraud in the books of heaven. Again, the Lord strives to help us realize that while this commandment deals with our relationship to our neighbors, the truth is, friends, how often have we taken advantage of God? How often have we sought to defraud the one who is the author and sustainer of life? Brethren, where do we find the courage to count ourselves guiltless while we have long been robbing God of ourselves? To drive the point home, I'd like you to come with me to a patient in intensive care who lives in such agonizing pain that he comes to a point where he pleads with his loved ones that the next time I go unconscious, please do not revive me, for the pain is far too much to bear. Perhaps some would even be enraged at their loved ones for making them suffer just so that they could see them a little longer. And yet God, whose heart is relentlessly pierced by weapons of egotistic living, still chooses to revive us every morning. He still chooses to breathe life into the one who causes him pain. A choice where waking me really means waking pain. Who does that, friends? For people go to extreme lengths just to relieve themselves of pain, and yet to our utter amazement, God makes that selfless choice again, prepared to suffer again, prepared to be ignored again, hoping that today would be different, hoping that somehow the goodness of God would lead me to repentance, hoping that somehow my heart encased in self would allow the arrows of God's love to pierce my stony heart, hoping that I would change my mind and ease His pain, hoping that I would stop robbing God of myself. I declare to you, precious ones, no one loves us like Jesus. We are products of divine grace, results of unfailing compassion. Let us turn to Him today and offer the balm of our love to His wounded heart. Let us turn to Him who has promised that He can keep us from stealing. God bless you.